he cut his 2024 sputtering price forecast by a whopping 63%.
Yesterday's heroes are not today's friends.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Ignore Girl 180 Markets 2024 Weekly Wrap. And today we are going to talk all about expectations. But before we get to that, you know the drill. Like, subscribe to our channel so you can get all of our content, and we are going to bring out even more for you in 2024. And now back to the topic at hand of expectations. And I mean great expectations. And more specifically, the number one question we are getting in the commodity market is, when is lithium going to bottom? Well, we are finally getting towards there. And what do I mean by that? Well, we are seeing commodity analysts cut forecasts. And there's no better example of this than yesterday. Bank of America analyst Michael Weidmer, based in London, he cut his 2024 sputtering price forecast by a whopping 63%, down to US $650 a ton. And he cut his 2025 forecast by 34%, down to $1,438 a ton, compared to his price right now, circa $950. And friends, this is the necessary medicine towards getting to a bottom. We have to bring those expectations down, choke off some supply, and we're already seeing companies like Sayona cutting forecast production. So we're already getting that into the market, but these expectations need to come down. And now turning towards another expectation, interest rates. Well, just about 3 weeks ago, about 75% of people were expecting a March rate cut, and now that's dropped down to just 35%. Again, another cut of expectations. And finally, expectations by those fantastic mega cap technology companies, Alphabet, Amazon, Microsoft. There's no question that these companies are on fire and that their earnings are fantastic. But will they be enough to keep the market going? Because the expectations are pretty high. Well, we will find out in the next few days. And now to turn it on to what went on in the markets themselves this week, I'll turn it over to Sean to not only talk about the markets, but to also talk about leadership. And I'm not talking about personal development leadership. I'm talking about market leadership.
Thanks, Greg, and welcome back everyone to the weekly wrap. Sorry we're starting a bit late, but while I was holidaying over in America, we had the 180 team hard at work. Wow, it has been a hard start to 2024. Yesterday's heroes have sunk. All the lithium stocks that ran up and all the battery plays have really been destroyed. We'll go through a few of them later, but it has been really hard. Placements are back. I think yesterday there were over 10 placements in the day. We did get access to a lot of them and we'll go through them shortly. Let's go to the screen.
Let's start on the 180 Markets website, where we can see a lot of deals are still open. If we go to the start of the week, we can see our first behind the wall deal, which we went live on Sunday. It was Manuka Resources. They are raising approximately $5 million at 7 cents a share, and that was a 16% discount. Monday then started off with a bang, with GLN going live with a $15 million placement at 46 cents a share. Let's take a look at GLN. So if we see there, GLN has had a shocker of a year. It really has fallen a lot. And they are now below the capital raising price, which is unfortunate. But hopefully, once they've got the cash in the bank, they can do some magic. And yeah, let's hope, fingers crossed there for everyone that took GLN. Let's go back to the 180 Markets website, and there was PFP. They raised $80 million. That was only a 4% discount. PAM, another one that raised money. Now I'm going to go to the live deals because there are a few. Blue Chip Limited. Now they're raising money at a massive 46% discount. So that's a very small raise because they could only issue 15% of their capacity. Let's take a look there. They are raising money, and as well as that, there's going to be an entitlement offer. They are raising money for their North American sales and marketing and general working capital purposes. This will be followed by 5 for 7 rights issues. What else have we got there? Linneus, LNU, serial raiser. This must be the 7 for 8 capital raise in the last year. That was done at a 33% discount, although I'm not sure about that last price. UNT raising money at a 27% discount. The capital raising price is 1.45. Let's go back to the deck there because something interesting has happened. So while they were in the trading halt, there's been some big sales going the screen here at 1.79. So we've got some angry shareholders that are not happy about the capital raise, but there are 2 options that come with the deal, and it's at a big discount. So good luck to everyone that's taking that deal. Back to the 180 Markets website, we've got MTH, another serial raiser, doing a raise at 0.1. You can't go lower. GCI placing their shortfall. SVL raised money yesterday, another one that raises money quite often. Silver stock there, they raised money at a 20% discount. BCI and IMR. Let's take a look at IPOs. Now, there is a similar theme to 2021. Social media is hot again, and there is a lot of pumping of these new stocks. I don't know why people go and pay 3 to 4 times the price of an IPO price on day 1 of listing. Let's take a look at Cali Metals. They are trading at 48 cents now, but on day 1, they hit 80 cents, which was 4 times the price of their IPO price. Twitter was hot again, and there were a lot of people that got sucked into buying the stock. It is still trading at 48 cents, which is a great return for those people that bought an IPO. Another similar one was I-88. Now, this one, it didn't go up as much, but there were still guys that paid double on the open of the IPO price. Those guys are down quite a bit now, and it was pumped pretty hot on Twitter as well. So hopefully, Infinity, I don't know much about it, but I do think it's uranium, and it has listed at the perfect time. Hopefully, it can make back those suckers that bought on market, and hopefully they can make back their money. BRE, $1.47 was their IPO price. They did almost hit $2 on the first day, have come back as well quite a bit, but the last few days have been trading a lot better. All right, let's look at movers. Now, I'm going to start off with uranium. Uranium is hot. The year started off with lithium going down and uranium going up. A lot of money is switching over. Let's look at one of our favorites, Alligator, AGE. We can see here that this one has run pretty much from high 6s to where it is now, 8.1. There's a lot of money going into these stocks. CXU is a very small one that's had a big run over the last month. This is a monthly chart. So they were trading as low as 2. They actually did a raise last year at 0.9, which we were lucky to get involved in. And they are trading at 4.4 cents now. There were free options with the raise, so well done to anyone that took that, and well done to anyone that's still holding. Another one that has done really well, and I know 180 Markets investors did really well, is Peninsula Energy. They did a raise last year at 7 cents a share. They are trading almost double that, and yeah, well done to people that took that. That came with the free option as well. Many other uranium stocks are also running. DYL has been amazing, PDM as well. So yeah, let's see what happens there. It's only just started, but whether it's a short burst on the market for uranium or it continues going, who knows? Let's look at a runner. Now CPO has been a runner. Look at this one. So let's go back to, let's look at the yearly chart. And the yearly chart, they were trading as low as 2.5 cents, and they ran all the way up to 13. This is a small copper play that is pretty popular amongst traders now. It has a lot of volume. This is the 30-day chart. So they pretty much went up 3 times at the start of the year, fell back all the way on some decent results, but they didn't meet the market's expectations. And the last few days it has gone up. SHG, another very popular stock here. So just 15 days ago, they were trading at 4 cents a share, up 14 cents on 2 significant contracts. So I do remember we did a placement for them that didn't do too well initially, but investors did get free 10-cent options. So those people that are still holding stock and options would be very happy. And it just shows that some of these ones, even if they go below the placement price, if you do your research and you hold, you can do very well. Most of them not, unfortunately. Let's go to Downs, and it has been a very tough year for lithium stock so far. Sayona, the one that we follow very closely, this is the last 30 days, so since the start of the year. So it's down from 7 cents to about 4 in the last 30 days. But over the last 2 years, let's look from the past year. It was trading at 28 cents and all the way back down there. So, this one has been pretty bad. CXO as well, another lithium stock, has got smashed. LKE, all the lithium darlings are really not trading well. I'll never forget the cobalt boom of quite a few years ago. Was very similar to this. Everyone thought that it would continue forever, and it just ended abruptly, and you just can't get stuck holding these stocks. Yesterday's heroes are not today's friends.
All right, everyone, that's a wrap. It did go a bit longer than what I'm told to do, but I'll be all right. Have a great weekend. The weather's really nice here in Melbourne, so hopefully that continues, and we'll see you next week.